I'm gonna wreck it!
Fix it, Felix!
I can fix it!
Closing time, last game, everyone out.
My name's Wreck-It Ralph.
I'm gonna wreck it!
30 years I've been doing this. It starts to feel hard to love your job
I can fix it!
when no one else seems to like you for doing
Same
it.
as it ever was. Same as it ever
I'm
was.
gonna wreck it!
Same as it ever
I'm
was.
gonna wreck it!
Sure must be nice being the good guy.
Congratulations on the movie, guys. It's amazing.
Thank you.
I
very
love the
much.
little like chemistry that you guys had in the movie.
Yeah, we did too.
It's real.
It's
It
real.
is.
You know,
Yeah.
Jack, I gotta ask you this. I mean, like in the movie, you spoke gibberish to a game character called Cubert.
What's he saying, Felix?
Stand by, my Cubertese is a little rusty.
I have to do this. You have to reenact it for us.
I'll try.
Yes.
Let's see.
Oh my God!
Slick tiddlywinking, pint size.
I'm Fix-It Felix Jr., ma'am. From the game, Fix-It Felix Jr.
Talk to us about the character. I mean, I saw a little bit of Sue Sylvester
Yeah.
in it. That's
Well,
right.
she's a warrior. She's a battler like Sue Sylvester is. Hero's Duty is the name of Sergeant Calhoun's game, and it's a first-person shooter game, and it's extremely violent. It's almost a virtual experience. It's like being in a war movie. And she's single-minded in her focus, and she's all business, hard as nails, and her heart is just wrapped up with barbed wire, and you just can't get in there. And someone finally comes into her life.
Who?
This guy starts to unravel that barbed wire around her.
That's awesome.
Jiminy, look at that high definition, your face. It's amazing.
How much creative control did you have in determining how Sergeant Calhoun would look? Because in the movie, she
I
looks...
drew that on a napkin. Actually, we were out for coffee.
These are my headshots.
Yeah, that's my headshot. It's my three-quarter, and they just added the body. I had no say in it. I mean, I was just thrilled as I watched it evolve,
my
and she got
gosh.
sexier and sexier,
Right?
and hotter and hotter, and cuter
Look
and
at
cuter, and younger.
Cool. Now let's talk about the voice character development. I mean, would Sergeant Calhoun have sounded like that, or would Felix sounded like that? You know, did you have any other things in mind, or was that like, okay, when I saw the character, that's how it would sound?
Well, it's a good question because, you know, they asked us to come to the table reads and to read these parts, and so we brought what we have to offer. With that being said, I was more than happy to play around with it, but you just go with what the directors and the writers are looking for.
Yeah, I remember after my first session, I was thinking, I wonder if he wants me to like do a voice, do something different, or if I can just do it as
Just
me.
phone it in.
If I can just phone it in, yes, is exactly what I was thinking. How can I make this even less labor intensive than it already is?
I don't want to be the bad guy anymore.
You can't mess with the program, Ralph.
You're not going turbo, are you?
Turbo? No, I'm not going turbo. Come on, guys. Is it turbo to want a friend? Or a medal? Or a piece of pie every once in a while? Is it turbo to want more out of life?
Yes.
Ralph, we get it. But we can't change who we are. And the sooner you accept that, the better off your game and your life will be.
Congratulations. It was an absolute stellar performance in your end.
Wow, thank you.
Now, I look up to you like a big brother. I'm listening to your voice right now. I see Ralph.
Really?
Yeah. But of course, minus the wrecking and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm also slightly smaller than 9 feet tall and slightly lighter than 643 pounds.
I'm bad, and that's good. I will never be good, and that's not bad. There's no one I'd rather be than me.
Now, the character was really relatable. So how relatable were you to the character when you found out, like, cool, I'm going to be playing this character?
Well, it was you know, these things take a long time, and the script changes over time, the character changes. Ralph went through everything from like a one-horned monster to a guy that looked just like me to like what you see him ending up as. So it was a process of collaboration with the director and the other writers on the film, where it kind of became more and more like me. The more I gave to the character, the more I gave voice to the character, the more he doesn't look exactly like me. My nose is not pink like that, but Sometimes, if I drink too much beer, my nose gets pink like that.
I wouldn't grab that branch if I were you.
I'm from the candy tree department, so I know.
It's a double stripe. Double stripes break, doy. Hey, why are your hands so freakishly big?
I don't know. Why are you so freakishly annoying?
Jen!
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Malaysia.
I know. Have you heard of Malaysia?
I've heard of it, but I haven't been anywhere.
Hopefully you'll make a trip there trip there soon. Food's the best in Malaysia.
Really?
That's right. You gotta make a trip there. I don't mind buying you a ticket.
Okay.
Cool.
So here's what I'm thinking. You help me get a new cart, a real cart, and I'll win the race and get you back your medal.
You want me to help you?
All you gotta do is break something for me.
All right, talk us through the character. You're a racer. That's right.
She wants to race. She lives in a game called Sugar Rush, which is a racing game, and all she wants to do is race with everybody else, but she can't because she's a glitch. They won't let her. She's like the candy world she comes from. She's got this hard exterior to protect this soft milk chocolate interior, you know. Everything is M&Ms in my world. And, you know, once you get to know her, she's obnoxious and she's precocious, but you get to know her a little, just like Ralph, you know, and you see these vulnerable people that are just like us, you know.
Now, one of my favorite scenes in the movie would probably be you and Stinky Brain. Were you mocking Stinky Brain?
Are you a hobo?
No, I'm not a hobo, but I am busy. Okay, so you go home.
What's that? Didn't hear you. Your breath is so bad it made my ears numb.
Listen, I try to be nice. You're mimicking
You're
me.
mimicking me.
Okay. That is rude, and this conversation is over.
Right. So, you know, I want you to sort of like mock me. Like, based on my character, what nickname would you give me and how would you mock me?
I would call you hair glasses.
Oh, man. That's what everybody calls me in Malaysia. It's all about the hair, it's all about the glasses. Not bad, not bad. Cool.
What a moron. Hey, genius! It's a jawbreaker! You're never gonna...
Put Jane Lynch, yourself, and John C. Reilly in a room, an explosion will happen. I mean, what's it like working with people like that?
Yeah, all three of them, I mean, are some of my favorite people. And so, yeah, John C. Reilly and I did a lot of the scenes together, just like this, standing across from each other. So we got to do the scenes looking into each other's eyes and really playing the scenes and talking over each other and improvising. And I feel like it gave the movie and our scenes, especially that little something that you don't get, you know, when people are alone in a booth. What's your name?
Ralph. Wreck-It Ralph.
You're not from here, are you?
No, well, yeah. I mean, not from right in this area. I'm just doing some work here.
What kind of work?
There's some routine candy tree trimming. You probably want to stand back. In fact, this whole area is technically closed while we're trimming.
Who's we?
Candy tree department.
Where's everybody else?
Oh, it's just me today.
So you just meant like the royal we?
You changed the voice a little bit for the character, and could you take us through the character voice development process? Could Vanellope have had a different voice for the character?
Well, it was originally going to be a kind of Malaysian voice. All right, maybe not. Wouldn't that have been cool? I don't know what that would be.
If that happened, I think it would do so well in Malaysia. It would be like, you know, top. Yeah, you should have thought about that, you know?
Why didn't I think?
I should have given me a call and said, like, hey, you know, how do I do a Malaysian accent and stuff like that?
Yeah. How do I do a Malaysian accent?
Well, very simple. All you have to do is just say anything, a sentence, and end it with la.
Oh.
Yeah. So you want to give that a go? Sarala.
That's how that's like very Jewish.
Really?
Yeah. Jinala. How you doing, Jinala?
Not too bad, la.
I don't want to be the bad guy anymore.
Ralph abandoned his game.
Where's the wrecking guy?
Welcome to Game Central Station. Trains for all game destinations now boarding.
Everything changes now.
Where's Ralph?
Stand by, my Cuberdese is a little rusty. Ralph's gone to hero's duty?
Get out of this game, buddy!
Ralph, you're game jumping?
What's your name?
Wreck-It Ralph.
Why are your hands so freakishly big?
I don't know. Why are you so freakishly annoying?
All right, ladies, the kitten whispers and tickle fights stop now.
When did video games become so violent and scary?
Are you a hobo?
Listen, I try to be nice. You're mimicking
You're
me.
mimicking me.
That is rude, and this conversation is over.
This conversation is over.
I get a good feeling, yeah.